When you run Fusion 360 after you install Sam's Cookie Cutter Maker add-in, you'll notice there is a gingerbread icon on the solid panel. Before you run the command, you need to have already drawn an outline of your cookie cutter. This cutter outline needs to be closed for the command to accept it. You need to see the filled area highlighted. Another requirement for now is there should be only one outline in your sketch. Let's get started. I'm going to select the outline and click the gingerbread man. A dialog box will appear. You need to make sure the box shows one selected. If not, just click on your outline to show it is selected. Now onto the parameters of your cookie cutter. We are calling this particular cookie cutter Bella because it looks like the letter B. All of these measurements are in millimeters. That does not mean that the sketch that you brought in or the sketch that you made has to also be in millimeters. You could have made that in inches. The first parameter that you can change is called cutting edge height. This is what's going to cut the actual dough. Right now we have that at 6 millimeters. The thickness of that cutting edge is actually 1 millimeter. The next parameter you have is the cutter height. This is the overall cutter height of your cookie cutter. Right now we have that at 23 millimeters. The next parameter we have is cutter handle size. You want to think of this particular region as a complete square. So the bottom and the right side are the exact same dimension, and then we fillet. Right now we have that at 8 millimeters. Each of these parameters can be adjusted by the slider on the right. Cutting edge height can be changed from 1 millimeter to 6 millimeters. Cutter height can be changed from 14 millimeters to 23 millimeters. And the cutter handle size can be changed from 5 millimeters to 8 millimeters. For this cookie cutter, we're going to do a 7 millimeter cutter handle size, a 4 millimeter cutting edge height, and an overall cutter height of 21 millimeters. There is also a checkbox for your convenience to launch the 3D print command. We're going to uncheck that box for now and hit OK. And there is your cookie cutter. Let's take a look at the cross section. It looks like the letter B with the parameters we chose. Let's go back and check the 3D print box and hit OK. Now the 3D print dialog box pops up. This is a Fusion 360 feature. All you have to do is select the model and hit OK. We have configured ours to launch Cura. Since Fusion 360 and Cura work well together, this is very convenient. Here you can see our cookie cutter. All we have to do is hit slice and save the geocode and put it in our 3D printer. It's that simple.